Hello. In this video, I would like to address Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District and the subsequent election on September the 4th. My name is Devin Jones. Please check out the Sparx Tribune. That's Sparx Tribune spelled with an X, Sparx with an X, Tribune.org. I'll put a link in the description box along with a link to where you can find me on Twitter. Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District. Incumbent Democrat Bill Keating has raised almost $1 million. And while he has raised $1 million, just about $981,555 to be specific, might as well, the page is in front of me, he has only spent $355,209 of that. So he has he's spent about 1/3 of what he has at his disposal to spend on his campaign. And what's stranger than that is, like, he's not campaigning to his full potential. He's asleep. Shall we use the establishment pundits' words when we say asleep at the wheel? Very much so in this case, quite obviously, particularly considering that his cash on hand is $1.5 million, or almost $1.5 million. $1,429,243 is his cash on hand, which is more than his raised and his spent cash combined. He has the monetary capacity to launch, a big campaign if he felt it was necessary. So again, in establishmentarian punditry's terms, he is asleep at the wheel. But 11% of the total raised, 11% of it comes from small individual donors, which is particularly disturbing considering that over 51%, 51.22%, comes from PACs, political action committees. So 51% of his money comes from PACs, and 11% of it comes from small individual contributions. Excellent. And he's, by the way, he's seeking a 4th term. This is an old guard neoliberal establishmentarian corporate Democrat seeking a 4th term, and hardly sees a challenge coming from his left. And speaking of a challenge coming from his left, on September the 4th, you need to get out and vote for Bill Cimbrelo. Bill Cimbrelo is a progressive. He is running within the Democratic Party in Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District against the incumbent Democrat Bill Keating. Bill Cimbrelo, both on his platform page and in an interview with myself, was strongly against taking SuperPAC donations. I confirmed that today. I looked on OpenSecrets.org, the Center for Responsive Politics, the same website that I just read from for the statistics for the incumbent Democrat Bill Keating. The same statistics also likewise, the same source reveals also that Bill Cimbrelo has received $0 in PAC and SuperPAC contributions. So please support Bill Cimbrelo on September the 4th. Mr. Bill Cimbrelo said, and I quote, "At the heart of it all is growing grotesque income inequality. Income inequality begets racial and gender inequality. With few exceptions, everything starts and ends there, and it represents the major reason I fight and am in this race. The status quo is killing us." He is a Medicare For All candidate. He supports ending the wars overseas. He's an anti-war candidate in general that supports decreasing the military budget. He supports MMT. Very progressive candidate. Check out his platform page. Also, if you would like, I'll include a link in the description box below as well to the article that I did on his campaign based on an interview that I had with Mr. Cimbrelo, and along with a link to where you can donate to his campaign. But please, most importantly, vote for Mr. Bill Cimbrelo, and text or call your friends that you know that are in that district, in Mr. Bill Keating's district in Massachusetts' 9th District. Text or call your friends in that district and tell them to tell their friends to support Bill Cimbrelo. Okay? Support Bill Cimbrelo on September the 4th, Massachusetts' 9th Congressional District. Thank you very much for your time.